What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Cheese Lord. But before we get into what this video is, I'd like to preface it by saying I'm sorry for the mic quality today. I have no clue what it's going to sound like. It might be super loud, super quiet, or super bad. But my microphone isn't working, so I'm using a backup, and it's very kind of scuffed. It also might be very good. I don't know. Anyway, today we are hopping into a Madden custom team build. Today we have built a team build up of all of the free agents that were available over this off season, and I put them all into one team, and I think that this team is going to be elite. It's a 92 all around, so let's just check it out. I chose the Patriots because they had the most cap space in the league. Starting off with our quarterback, we have none other than Sam Darnold, backed up by Russell Wilson. Our running backs are going to be Nick Chubb and Aaron Jones and Najee Harris. All three of these guys, actually only Najee is not in the team by the time I'm filming this. Our wide receivers are Devontae Adams, Cooper Kupp, Stephon Diggs, Chris Godwin, and Javon Baker doesn't count. Yeah, I mean, this is an actually elite. He returned. He got actually traded to the Patriots. This is going to be the first time we've seen him in a Patriots jersey. And Cooper Kupp should have been a Patriot. Tight ends, we have Evan Ingram, Zach Ertz, and Mike Gesicki. All these guys were free agents. Our offensive line consists of Ronnie Stanley, Tevin Jenkins, Ryan Kelly, Kevin Zeitler, and Trent Brown. Moving on to the defensive side, our defensive line consists of DeMarcus Lawrence, Von Miller, and Javon Hargrave with Devon Godchow. That shouldn't be it. Our left outside linebacker is Joey Bosa. Middle linebackers are CJ Mosley, Dre Greenlaw, and Robert Spillane. Our right outside linebacker is Khalil Mack. Our corners consist of Darius Slay, Charvarius Ward, Kendall Fuller, and DJ Reed. And then finally, our safeties are Justin Simmons, Javon Holland, Justin Reed, and Talanoa Hufanga. This team offense and defense is stacked just all around, and this should be a fun one. So without further ado, let's play a random game. But before, actually, let's check out how it looks as a full team. Alright, so starting off, here is our offense. I mean, it looks great. Our wide receivers have 3 X Factors and a superstar, so that's incredible. Quarterback is honestly the worst part here, which is actually great because he can be supported. And then you see a lot of yellow when you go over to the defensive side of the ball. And nobody on the starting lineup without any abilities, or not without a gray, no, with a bronze development rate. So without further ado, let's get a random week to play. So this will help us choose between week 1 and 17, and we are going to be playing game number 14. And I don't think that this has ever happened before. Week 14 is out. So I think the way that I'm going to do the bye week is that I'm just going to go through and look at some stats from each week. And that's just how we do it, week by week. So let's get straight into it. Starting off with week 1 against the Bengals, and I have high hopes for this. And what do you know, we come out with the W, 23-21. Sam Darnold put up a mediocre game. 253 and 1 is honestly pretty good. 76% completion. Rushing wise, Nick Chubb, 3.3 yards per carry and a touchdown. Not great, especially with our second also being 3.3 yards per carry. Stephon Diggs had a massive performance here, 9 for 138 and a touchdown. And I saw that was actually the third in the league for receiving yards. Evan Ingram came in with 69 yards and then 37 for Devontae. Blocking wise, we only let up 1 sack, and that was from our Ronnie Stanley. Interesting. Defensively, we had nice tackles. TFL wise, 2 from Khalil Mack. That's really nice, actually. DeMarcus Lawrence had a sack. Talanoa Hufanga had an interception. That's actually nice. Kendall Fuller with the deflection is cool. And next up, we have the 0-1 Seahawks, and I think that we can mollywop them. And we do once again, 24-20. Nice. Sam Darnold, another really nice performance, 237 and 2. Aaron Jones actually led us in rushing. Actually, it's tied between these two. Nick Chubb had a touchdown, but Chris Jones, or not Chris Jones. Who's Chris Jones again? I have no clue. Aaron Jones had a higher average. Cooper Kupp steps up this time, 6 for 102 and a touchdown, backed up by Stephon Diggs, who also had a nice game. Ronnie Stanley, 2 for 2 on letting up sacks. 7 tackles straight. Greenlaw, nice distribution of TFLs with half a sack from 2 guys. An interception from Big Play Slay. We're playing the 1-1 Jets. Let's see if we can continue being undefeated against a division rival. Against or I was going to say a state rival, but on Thursday night primetime. Sadly, that will be our first loss, losing 30-24. At least we're putting up good points, but our defense has been lacking. Sam Darnold is actually the issue here. 68 rating, 2 interceptions, a touchdown, 3 sacks. I mean, that's not great. Once again, a weak rushing game does harm us. We did get 2 touchdowns out of Aaron Jones, but 66 yards is not great. Devontae, another receiver, steps up this time. Evan Ingram continues to be consistent, and we got a touchdown out of Diggs, who's going to apparently be really good for them this next year. It's actually not our Ronnie Stanley who let up a sack. It was Trent Brown, Ryan Kelly, and Kevin Zeitler. So Kevin Zeitler's, I think, our best lineman. He was the one who led it up. 9 tackles, Dre Greenlaw is very strong. 2 TFLs, Joey Bosa and Von Miller is also a very strong performance, with 2 sacks being out of Joey Bosa and a sack and a half out of DeMarcus Lawrence. A pick out of CJ Mosley. Okay, our defense is actually performing nicely. 2 deflections out of Charvarius Ward. And we need Sam Darnold to come back against the 49ers, who have actually lost a few guys to us. And sadly, we do not hold, or we do hold on, actually, I read it wrong, I don't know why. We do hold on 31-28, and that was a close one against another 2-1 team. Sam Darnold coming back to his 120 plus self, 327 yards, 3 touchdowns, but another pick. But he did have 90% completion. Another really rough rushing game. Aaron Jones gets a touchdown and a good average, but still, we just need to hand this guy the ball. And another receiver steps up. Every week it's somebody different. This time it's Cooper Kupp, 96 yards and a touchdown, along with Stephon Diggs, who had 78 and a touchdown. Another touchdown out of Aaron Jones, who's actually becoming a really nice player for us. Sack was led up by Ryan Kelly. 8 tackles from a safety is crazy. Javon Hargrave and DeMarcus Lawrence, nice pressure, along with a Khalil Mack sack. A pick out of CJ Mosley, dude. Our defense is killing him in the air. And next up, we play the 3-1 Miami Dolphins. I think that we can dismantle them, especially because Tua can throw some picks. And we destroy them 27-7. Let's go. Sam Darnold, a nice 2 touchdowns, 226 yards, 0 interceptions, cleaning himself up. 62% completion is not good, and this shows me how bad the run game was. Nick Chubb steps up. He had a fumble today, 65 yards only. Aaron Jones, another touchdown, another good average. Diggs coming back, 93 yards, 36 and a tutty for Evan Ingram. No sacks is incredible. 6 tackles isn't amazing for our leaders. 2 TFLs out of Javon Hargrave, though. That's nice. Sack and a half out of DeMarcus Lawrence, and we put the pressure on that man. 2 deflections, CJ Mosley. This guy's been killing him on the ground, or in the air. A forced fumble out of Justin Simmons. I mean, this kid is getting stats like crazy, and a lot of these guys are old is what I'm realizing. And next we have the 2-3 Texans. Let's keep them under 500. And we keep it like that, and I'm going to keep it on here when we're going over if I want or not, because then you can see the record more clearly. We go to 5-1, the second in the league, or in the AFC at least. And I mean, let's just go. Another pretty good game from Darnold. 62% completion is not what you look for, but 233 yards. Just not that great, is it? A touchdown and a pick and a sack. I mean, what are we doing here? Only a 25 longest pass. How did we beat these guys? What did we even beat them by? 24-18. What was our defense on? 36 yards only out of Aaron Jones. Oh, wow, this is rough. 2 touchdowns out of Nick Chubb today, but only 30 yards. Dude, our averages are horrible. Devontae stepping up, 86 yards. A touchdown for Coop as long as 49 yards. Sack from Trent Brown was allowed. 9 tackles from CJ Mosley. This guy is being a great player for us. Joey Bosa with 8. We're not going to let that go underappreciated. TFL to Mosley and Fuller. Once again, dude, that pressure. Javon Hargrave, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Khalil Mack getting a piece of CJ Stroud. Interception out of Dre Greenlaw. These guys are covered. Deflections like crazy. Holy, each of these guys got one. A block kick out of Justin Reed, our first of the year. Let's go. Next up, we're playing the 2-4 Jags. Let's just wipe their whole division, shall we? And we do. 6-1. We are battling the Steelers for that number 1 spot. And this feels like some Tom Brady versus Ben Roethlisberger football. We beat them 27-3. Our defense. Sam Darnold, 229 yards, a touchdown, no picks. That's nice. 60% completion, still rough, but I mean, we're not doing that bad, guys. Nick Chubb, finally a good game. 18 for 85 is good. Aaron Jones had a touchdown. 2.3 average is pitiful, however. Receiving-wise, Cooper Kupp, 109 yards and a touchdown. That's great. Diggs had 49, but everybody else was kind of lackluster. I mean, we can keep playing like this if we want. 2 sacks led up by Trent Brown. Originally, I thought the problem would be Ronnie Stanley, but it turns out that our big boo-boo is going to be Trent Brown, who's once a Patriot. Joey Bosa and Dre Greenlaw had 5. Not great to lead the league, though, or not lead the game. TFL side of Von Miller and CJ Mosley, though. 2 sacks out of DeMarcus Lawrence is crazy good. Dre Greenlaw had an extra sack and an interception, as we can see here, along with Justin Reed. Wow, I mean, these quarterbacks cannot breathe for a second. Look at all these deflections. Once again, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one, you get one. And now we play the division rival Jets again, and let's just dismantle them. And as you can see, we definitely did, and with that division win, we take the 1 seed from the Steelers, same record, but we beat more interdivision rivals. Sam Darnold, another good game, 239 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 picks. 121.7 is great. Nick Chubb with the hat trick, 3 touchdowns on the ground, 50 yards is not great, but I mean, we're getting it in the end zone. Receiving was down a little bit today, but it was more dispersed, which I kind of like actually. A touchdown and 77 for Coop. Stephon Diggs had 50, a touchdown and 39 for Tay, and then Evan Ingram had another touchdown with 38 extra yards on it. Ronnie Stanley allowed a sack again, but I mean, he's been pretty good through the middle of this year. 5 tackles held between 4 guys is, you know, I've already put my piece on this. 2 TFLs out of Khalil Mack. Let's go. Justin Reed and Sione Tikaka, who I did not add here. It's accidentally in there. Maybe an injury, even though I turned those off. Joey Bosa, CJ Mosley, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Javon Hargrave all got half of their grimy little fingers on the quarterback. 2 picks for Kendall Fuller, which is incredible. Drake Greenlaw had another interception. Dude, I mean, we're lights out. Deflections out of these 3 studs. A forced fumble out of Joey Bosa. Dude, he had a great game, I gotta say. And he also had a blocked kick. Are you kidding? And now we're on a hot roll, and we play the 3-4 Titans. Let us destroy this entire opposing division. And we continue. The Steelers had their bye week, so we're going to be 1 game ahead of them for 4 more weeks, but I'm going to like having that extra game over them. Oh my god, we are elite. Sam Darnold, a perfect pass rating, 158.3, 331 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns, and 91% completion, only missing 2 passes. That is what you like to see. Nick Chubb also had a stellar game here, 119 yards, 7 yards per carry, and a touchdown. Yeah, okay, he's starting to blossom a little bit. Oh my god, Cooper Kupp, 7 catches for 209 yards and a hat trick with 3 touchdowns, backed up by Tay, who had a touchdown and 56 yards. But we're not going to pass up a 0.1 yard off from 30 yards per carry, or 30 yards per catch. 200 yards in the game is incredible. 1 sack led up by Tevin Jenkins. I think that's his first of the year though, so congratulations. 7 tackles out of CJ Mosley. TFLs out of Von Miller and Devon Godchow. 2 sacks to Marcus Lawrence, Khalil Mack, and Joey Bosa each had 1.5 too. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people with deflections. And now we play the 2-6 Bears. Once again, let's just pick them apart. Hey, and we stay on it. And the Pittsburgh Steelers are no longer the 2 seed. It's now the Kansas City Chiefs, which I'm very much more scared for. I'm not going to lie. 38-3 domination. Sam Darnold once again. 288 yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 picks. Come on now, you're not like us. Nick Chubb is getting a little bit farther back on the horse. He got 61 yards, a touchdown, and 38 out of Aaron Jones. Cooper Kupp is having a resurgence in New England. 4 for 120 and 2 touchdowns. I mean, this kid, I don't know what's wrong with him. 6 for 69 touchdown for Stephon Diggs, and I see a touchdown for that 1 reception with Aaron Jones, so he technically had 2 on the day. Tevin Jenkins. Listen, guy, I wasn't congratulating you for getting the sacks, lad. I was congratulating you for not allowing sacks. He let up 2 today. 6 tackles, Kendall Fuller. I mean, I'm not mad. Holy crap! Oh my God, look at this. Kendall Fuller, CJ Mosley, Javon Hargrave, Joey Bosa, DeMarcus Lawrence, Khalil Mack, and Talanoa Hufanga all had TFLs. A sack out of DeMarcus Lawrence too. And I already see 2 interceptions. Kendall Fuller and CJ Mosley were on him. 3 deflections. I mean, come on now, we're just lights out. Forced fumble out of Drake Greenlaw. Now we play the 5-4 Rams. This is going to be a higher challenge for us, but I think that we can do it. And sadly, we were not able to dismantle them. And look at that, we're no longer the 1 seed. The Kansas City Chiefs take us over. But if you also look at our buddy, the Steelers, they're now the 5 seed. They might not even make the playoffs, which, I mean, I'm kind of really happy with. 14-8, it looks like the last time these 2 played in a Super Bowl. Sam Darnold, I mean, I don't hate it. 62% completion, 240 yards, a touchdown to pick. I mean, it's not great, but our O-line is really the ones to blame here. Wow, they better be. Nick Chubb, 23 yards, 21 from Sam Darnold. Oh, God. Diggs, 7 for 67. He was able to get in there. I see a touchdown out of Tay, which is nice. 61 out of Cooper Kupp. We let up our sacks today. 2 from Trent Brown. This guy is getting worse by the day. 1 from Ronnie Stanley and 1 from Tevin Jenkins. 6 tackles, CJ Mosley. I'm expecting a good defensive performance stat-wise. Ooh, 2 TFLs, Khalil Mack is nice, and the extra from Von Miller and Kendall Fuller. 2 sacks combined between DeMarcus Lawrence and Khalil Mack. Pick from Charvarius Ward is cool. Justin Simmons had a deflection. And overall, a kind of a sad game. But the best teams can bounce back, and I don't know who else is better to bounce back against, but another division rival who are 6-4. We can kill them. I believe in us. Come on, let's get back on that high horse. Dang, 10-2. We're looking like the Brady Patriots, aren't we? And we still have a white guy at the helm. Dude, something about the Patriots, am I right? KC is still at the top, but we can dethrone them. I believe in it. And it was a good one at that. 41-14, a palindrome. Sam Darnold, we had a good 257 yards and 3 touchdowns. Don't love the pick, but he's still throwing darts. Nick Chubb, when we do good, he does good. 15 for 132 and 2. That is what we should be seeing from an X-Factor running back. Oh, Cooper Kupp, please keep going how you're going. 5 catches, 128 yards, and a touchdown. Another 5 for 81 and 1 out of Tay. And then a good 2 for 15 and a touchdown at Evan Ingram. Sack from Trent Brown. Can't be surprised anymore. 5 tackles for Khalil Mack and Justin Reed. TFLs out of Joey Bosa and DeMarcus Lawrence. Oh, Khalil Mack. 2 sack Khalil Mack. And then a 2 between Joey Bosa and Talanoa Hufanga. 2 picks. 1 from Hufanga, 1 from Greenlaw. Deflection out of Kendall Fuller. And I think that we can become the 1 seed. We have to beat the Colts, though, who are 4-8. I think that we can definitely do that. And you know we did 11-2, taking ourselves into the 1 seed. That's right, the Chiefs lost, and it's our bye week, so we're going to start being competitive with the actual records. 28-14, I mean, you got to love it, man. 214 yards and a touchdown out of Sam Darnold isn't bad. 87% completion. We love being smart. I don't love the sacks. Chubb, another good performance. 2 touchdowns, 73 yards, 4.1 average. Diggs popping up as our leader today with 66 and a touchdown. And then Tay, he had another 56. So did Cooper Kupp. Ronnie Stanley allowing another sack. And Ryan Kelly getting in here for, I believe, only the 2nd time. 5 tackles, big play slay. So I don't love our corner leading tackles, guys. A TFL from Dre Greenlaw and Khalil Mack. Sacks out of Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, and Von Miller to keep the pressure. Deflection out of Justin Reed. And overall, I mean, we didn't let them have anything. We're at our bye week, so let's just see how we stand at the playoff picture after this. Alright, so here's our picture. We are currently the 1 seed. We are looking, oh my god, the Steelers have fallen to 7th, 3rd in their division. Wow, that's insane. And we got to look out for the Chiefs, Ravens, and Jaguars. But, I mean, I think that we can really just keep this high. I don't think, we play the Bills again, I think. But other than that, I don't know if we play any of these guys. Who we do play is the 3-10 Cardinals. Get that belt out. And that is what we did. We're at the 2 seed now, though, as the Chiefs did in fact win theirs. I guess it was against the division rival, so they took it from us. Also, the Ravens are really creeping up. 28-10, can't complain. 225 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception out of Sam Darnold. Oh boy, and when the sacks are up, the pain is on. Aaron Jones leading us, which is never a good sign. Hit a touchdown. Chubb had a touchdown. 25 yards. Oh, Diggs, triple digits. He has 107 yards and a touchdown. Tay had 47. I see 3 for 19 and a tidy for Evan Ingram, who's less effective than I thought he'd be. 3 sacks allowed by Ronnie Stanley. Really bad game for him. Another extra from Kevin Zeitler, too. 8 tackles, Joey Bosa. We gotta love it. TFL's out of Justin Reed and Javon Hargrave. 2 sacks, Joey Bosa, sack Khalil Mack, and Von Miller. 3 interceptions against Kyler Murray, Justin Reed, CJ Mosley, and Kendall Fuller all got in there. Deflections out of Kendall Fuller and Dre Greenlaw, Kendall Fuller having 2. And all I know is that we need to close out these last 2 games heavy. These last 3 games, we played Buffalo twice, who's a division rival, which is very scary, along with a Chargers team. And that is not good. We took a loss, putting us down to the 3 seed. The Ravens take us over at 12-3. We absolutely need to beat the Bills the next time that we play them. We need to. Oh, by only 2 points, too. That is rough. Sam Darnold, 190 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. The sacks are up again. So I'm very worried about our rushing. Actually, Nick Chubb had a really good game. 8 for 111 and 2 touchdowns. What a guy. Cooper Kupp had 82 yards and a touchdown. You got 11. Everybody else was around 35 and under. Oh, God. Trent Brown, 3 sacks allowed. You cannot keep doing this. 12 tackles. CJ Mosley, though. What a game from him. 6 Dre Greenlaw's pretty good, too. TFLs from Dre Greenlaw and Von Miller. 2 from DeMarcus Lawrence and Javon Hargrave in sacks. Deflection out of Charvarius Ward. Forced fumble out of Dre Greenlaw. And we need to beat them. We need to beat the 8-7 Chargers to keep them out of the playoffs and to keep us in the playoff run. And we can, but we're still the 3 seed. We need the Ravens to lose week 18 and for us to beat the Bills. Luckily, though, this win did make it so we are no longer in danger of the Bills taking us over in our seeding. 42-14, that's how you do it. Sam Darnold, 382 yards, 5 touchdowns and a pick. I'm not going to complain at all about that because everything else is stacked. Nick Chubb, 13 for 58, not great. Aaron Jones punched in a touchdown with 31 yards. Davante Adams, 121 yards and a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 106 yards and 3 touchdowns. What a guy. 57 yards and a tutty for Coop. Not a single sack. You gotta love it. 7 tackles, out of Joey Bosa. 6 out of Mack and Slay. Oh, look at the pressure. 2 TFLs, Khalil Mack. 2 Javon Hargrave. 1 Joey Bosa. 1 Von Miller. 3 sacks to Marcus Lawrence out of the day. 2 Joey Bosa. An interception out of Darius Slay and Kendall Fuller. We are slaughtering them. Deflection out of Ward. Forced fumble out of big play Slay. And this is as important as the playoff game. Well, maybe not, but I mean, it's close. We need the Bills to get defeated here. We need to thwart them. Alright, I'm watching it live with you guys. Do we do it? We do not. 20-10. We are the 3 seed going into the playoffs. And wow, the Ravens almost took it from the Chiefs. We didn't really have that big of a chance, but I'll take 13-4 any day, especially for this loaded squad. 20-10 was our fall. 229 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 4 sacks, 61%. That is a bad game from Darnold. Rushing wise, 72 on the ground from Chubb isn't bad. I won't complain about a touchdown from Aaron Jones. Stephon Diggs, 74 yards. Gotta love it. And no touchdowns, which is rough. Did have a nice 68 from Coop. Oh, Ronnie Stanley, 3 sacks allowed. Another extra from Trent Brown. That is rough. 9 tackles out of Joey Bosa. 7 out of Kendall Fuller. That's nice. 6 out of CJ Mosley. 3 TFLs Joey Bosa. Can't hate it. 2 Dre Greenlaw. 1 Charvarius Ward. 2 sacks DeMarcus Lawrence. 1 Khalil Mack. I mean, the pressure today was great. Deflection out of Reed. And we're going to need something nice to happen in these playoffs. And if you make it over here and you can't beat a wild card team, it's not even worth watching. And we actually do beat them 21-14. Might as well get stats. Darnold, still no touchdowns. 171 yards. I mean, this is not great. Oh, but we got 2 on the ground. Nick Chubb puts in 70 yards, which is nice, and a 7.1 average and 50 yards from Aaron Jones. 66 yards, Davante Adams. 42, Stephon Diggs. I mean, you can't hate it. Sack allowed by Ronnie Stanley and Tevin Jenkins. What are we doing with these guys? 5 tackles as our leader isn't great. CJ Mosley, Khalil Mack, and Justin Reed. TFLs from Joey Bosa and DeMarcus Lawrence. Sack out of Javon Hargrave, and then a split between DeMarcus Lawrence and Justin Reed. That is all the stats from that game, so now we get to actually watch. Sadly, however, we do have to play the Baltimore Ravens, so this is going to be tough. I don't think I've seen any other better reason to watch other than these guys, so might as well. If you don't know how we do this, we watch the first play of every quarter and talk about the score. This is, of course, just a trial run, as the Ravens did receive, meaning we receive at the halftime, which is honestly really good. And Lamar Jackson, it'll step back, throw deep, intercepted on the first play of the playoffs, intended for Andrews. Picked off by I'm not even sure who. And look at that. There is no better way to start it. Justin Simmons got up and grabbed it from big man Andrews. Oh my god, please tell me this is how the whole game goes. Alright, second quarter is rolled around and we currently lead them 10-0. Ravens are on offense. It'll be a pass from Lamar. He goes deep, flag and an interception once again. Oh my god, I don't know what it is. But whenever I view them, Lamar is throwing picks like crazy. This is, I guess, how it has been going. But it is DPI. Sadly, we did just miss a play, but it was a 3-yard loss, so I'm not going to complain. It is currently 10-9.5. We didn't score a single bit in the second quarter, and they got 9. A little bit worried, but I think we can pull through. And the fourth quarter rolls around. We end up scoring, and they are scoreless. 13-9. It's nice. Derrick Henry will get a run here, and he will almost get a guy straight off him. And the 2-minute scramble starts here at 2:20. It's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We are currently down by 3, and it'll be a dump off on 2nd and 19. Aaron Jones only gets 3. 3rd and 16, we need something here, and of course we're going to go for it on 4th down if we don't get it. Sam Darnold looks, fires, he has a man, Devontae Adams, but it's not quite enough. 4th and 6, and we definitely come out again, right, coach? 4th and 6, the pass, this is for the game right here. Darnold looks, fires, edge, he's got a man, but he steps out of bounds. Ravens are probably going to win. Wow, I mean, he gets the ball out, but the guy can't stop his momentum. That's Evan Ingram. You can tell by the facial structure. And he just can't do it. We still have 3 timeouts in a minute 25, though. We could try and do something. First stop attempt, and Derrick Henry is going to shake off a man 5 yards. 2nd attempt, and he'll get stopped. We can do something right here. 3rd and 3. This is, again, another game-making or losing play here. It'll be a stretch. We need people over there, and we don't do it. And Derrick Henry shakes off another tackle. Oh my God, no. And there comes victory position for Baltimore. And that is sadly going to end our season in the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's just go ahead and check out the stats of our game. Sam Darnold, 84 yards, 56% completion. He was just bad. Nick Chubb, also not great. Aaron Jones had less yards than attempts, and he had a touchdown, though. Our worst game is going to be in the playoffs. That's crazy. Evan Ingram, 25 yards, and he led all yards. Actually, no. Stephon Diggs did with 1 reception. Sacks allowed out of Aaron Jones and Ronnie Stanley. One of those is excusable, and it's not the guy who kind of looks like Black Mario, as I call him. 6 tackles, Bosa and Mosley. 3 TFLs, Bosa, as long with Justin Reed, DeMarcus Lawrence, and CJ Mosley. Joey Bosa got in there. Picks out of Darius Slay and Justin Simmons. Deflection out of Ward. And that's going to end our season just like that. So let's just go ahead and check our season stats. Alright, taking a broad look at the year, Sam Darnold had 4,300 yards, 35 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. Overall, a pretty good year, to be honest. 71% completion. I think I was a little bit hard on the guy. That ranks him 7th in passing yards, 9th in passing touchdowns, 25th in interceptions, which I guess I was really hard on him for nothing. 8th in completion percentage. I mean, I really can't be mad at this guy. And 13th in sacks. Okay, I literally don't believe that this all added up. Nick Chubb had 1,000 yards, 4.8 yards per carry, and 15 touchdowns, along with Aaron Jones having 588 and 9 touchdowns. There's no way that everything that we added up can like add up to 1,000 yards and 15 touchdowns. There's no way, right? This is tweak. He is 9th in rushing yards. What? Hey, fun fact, Najee Harris leads the league in average yards per carry. He's on our team. Oh my God, he's 4th in rushing touchdowns. I'm so sorry, Nick. Dude, I feel like such a dummy right now. And he had the 2nd longest rush in the entire league. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. In the entire league. Receiving wise, Cooper Kupp, 1,200 yards and 13 touchdowns. That's great. 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns for Stephon Diggs. 835 and 5 for Devontae. 611 and 5 for Evan Ingram. Cooper Kupp is 6th in receiving yards in the league. Diggs is 11th in the league in passing or in receiving yards. Cooper Kupp is 7th in receiving touchdowns. Diggs is 24th in the league in receiving touchdowns. As a wide receiver too, is pretty good. He is, and we have another guy who is the 2nd longest in their receptions. Cooper Kupp. Cooper Kupp is also 2nd in run after catch. I mean, this is just great. It's about to get depressing. Ronnie Stanley, 11 sacks allowed. Same with Trent Brown. I feel like it was more. 4 Tevin Jenkins, 3 Ryan Kelly, 2 Kevin Zeitler. I mean, other than these two, it's pretty good. Wow, so our guys are 17th and 18th in the league in sacks allowed. Tackle-wise, CJ Mosley led our team with 91, 76 from Joey Bosa, 74 from Dre Greenlaw, and 71 from Kendall Fuller. 45th in the league for tackles is not great, though. 10 TFL's Khalil Mack is nice, 9 Joey Bosa is really nice, and 8 for Javon Hargrave and Von Miller is also pretty cool. That puts Khalil Mack at 24th in the league, and I feel like our defense did a lot better than they actually did. 18.5 sacks for DeMarcus Lawrence, 11 Joey Bosa, 10 Khalil Mack, and then 3.5 Von Miller. That is really nice. DeMarcus Lawrence is 2nd in the league in sacks. 11th for Joey Bosa is also really good. 5 interceptions, Kendall Fuller, 4 CJ Mosley, 4 Dre Greenlaw. 2, Talanoa Hufanga, Darius Slay, and Justin Reed. That puts Kendall Fuller at 7th in the league, which is really nice. 8, Deflections, Trivarius Ward, 7, Kendall Fuller, 5, CJ Mosley, Justin Reed, and Justin Simmons. That puts Kendall Fuller at 57th in the league, and yes, I did count. I wish I didn't. 2 forced fumbles out of Drake Greenlaw, 1 out of Simmons, Slay, and Bosa. That puts Drake Greenlaw at 5th in the league. A block kick out of Joey Bosa and Justin Reed, and I'm not counting for these guys. Not a single safety on the year or touchdown. It's kind of crazy. But with that, our season is going to end. Let's just see how it does for everybody else. The Bills beat the 49ers in the Super Bowl 31-27. Josh Allen was Super Bowl MVP. NFL MVP is Patrick Mahomes. Denies a lot of stats. He did deserve it. Coach of the Year is us, Gerard Mayo. Let's go. Offensive Player of the Year is Lamar Jackson. Defensive Player of the Year is Greg Rousseau. Offensive Rookie is going to be Ladd McConkey. And Defensive Rookie is going to be Jared Verse. And with that, the season is going to end, and so is the video. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe. I'm trying out this new style video, so where I just go over the stats, and I don't know, it seems pretty cool. I might start doing it for when I land on a bye week. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and goodbye.